What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Nerdy Volume Podcast, y'all. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys have been rocking with us for so long, welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about Punisher, One Last Kill. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to turn it to 11. All right, y'all. So The Punisher One Last Kill is what I thought at the beginning was a series of episodes, but it is actually more like a TV spot or like a special, which did its job. I mean, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting the amount of violence in this short film, but I should have because it's Punisher, and of course you got John Bernthal. I don't know how you say his last name. Is it Bernthal? It is John Bernthal. Playing one of if not the best Punisher ever. So kudos to him. He's amazing, and being able to see even like some cameos from the original Netflix specials of the Defenders. You saw Karen Page and you saw Curtis from the Punisher series. Those two are characters from within the Defenders universe of the MCU, which is fantastic because I'm like, yes, you know what I mean? And that kind of like highlights how, I guess, I want to say it's the fans' influences that was able to bring these characters back together instead of having to recast them or anybody like that. Or, yeah, I think so. I think like a lot of people didn't want to recast like, okay, so if with Born Again, like we all know that the Punisher is within that verse, right? And in with Daredevil, Born Again, you saw Kingpin back again. I'm pretty sure that's the same Vanessa Fisk too. You see Karen Page come back. Then you saw Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Sorry, the actors that played those characters, they're back, or at least they are canon now, right, to the MCU, because Charlie or Daredevil is within the Spider-Man verse, and in the brand new day of Spider-Man coming out, Punisher is in the trailer. I wish they had kept it off of the trailer though, not gonna lie.
I liked it as just like a surprise.
Yeah, like how maybe they're showing it so the theater doesn't erupt anymore. However, why? I feel like that's if that's the case, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. They should never do that. But if it isn't, then what can you do? True. So going into the Punisher, you're familiar with all of the other series. Like, what did you think of this special as opposed to its original series run of the 2 seasons?
Yeah. So don't hate me, but I don't remember watching the series.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched the series. I was actually watching it after I watched One Last Kill, and I was watching the first episode. I'm like, I don't remember this.
That's crazy.
I ever watched this, and it was in 2019, so maybe I didn't watch it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but about the show, the standalone, the Punisher One Last Kill. I wish it was a series,
right?
It was freaking dope. But I liked every second of it. I was like, as it was coming to the end of the episode, I was like, wait, that's it? That's all we're doing? Like, no, there's gotta be another episode, right? They're gonna drop another, but right? I guess it is called One Last Kill, so maybe it is his last kill.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. I kind of want a little bit more of it,
Exactly. Same.
I thought it was cool, but I mean, I could see why they if they choose to end it that way. I could see how that's a all right ending, right? Because he kills the mob boss, right? That leads to the city Little Italy, right? I think that's where he lives, Little Italy, going into chaos, which is kind of his fault because he's,
he took out the mob
though they were
family.
The mob, they were it was still like an organized crime, right? It was organized.
Right.
Emphasis on organized.
Exactly, right.
But then after his killing, there's this vacuum that's being filled by all kinds of just random people. Just it was literally the purge. It was happening.
Mm-hmm.
That entire that whole episode, right? It was just the purge.
It was nuts.
And yeah. And so he's walking around, and he's just letting people get shot and stabbed and beat, and I'm just like, bro, this is kind of your fault. So yeah, then to have that ending
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah,
he kind of like kills that guy that killed the dog. I'm happy that guy died. By the way,
yeah,
the guy who
yeah,
killed the dog
yeah,
deserves
yeah,
so much worse than an
yeah.
axe to the leg or wherever the heck that axe
Hmm.
landed.
And I'm like, I bet you the actor loves dogs too, because the way that he held the dog, I was just like, you gotta sell it, bro. You, I was like, you look like you love dogs, because he held him like in a way that
Oh,
to be
like
cared for,
on
right?
his back and just like
Yeah,
cuddling or like scratching
yeah.
the belly,
I'm all like, and then of course
just
they
chucks
hit
it
it.
into the street.
Yeah, I'm
That
glad that
was
they hit it. They took it, out.
crazy.
Bro. I know, I know. You watched it by yourself though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
because I'm like,
oh, my wife, the moment that scene happened, she'd have been like, "I'm done," and then just like turned it off.
yeah, yeah,
She would have been like, "You killed the dog. You could have killed anybody, but you killed the dog,
yeah, yeah,
and that's where you made the mistake." But no, and so like at the end, he kills the guy who killed the dog, and it's like him taking up that mantle of, "Look, I made this mess. It's time for me to clean it up," kind of
yeah,
feeling, I
yeah.
guess you could say.
Hmm.
I just wish we could see him
Yeah,
not just
exactly.
start cleaning up, right? Because that would have been sick. But yeah, no, I really liked it. I actually, when you first told me it was only one episode, I was like, oh yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that the idea that it's only one episode. After
Right.
watching it, I was like, dang, I don't like that it was only one episode. You could have made this at least three. Give us
At least
three
minimum.
episodes.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe two.
Yeah, two would be nice
Yeah,
because
yeah,
what's her name? Judith Light's character, the wife of the mob
yeah.
boss.
Miss
She's
Nucci.
still alive.
Yeah, she's very. Yeah, he
She's
chose
very
to
much
let her
alive.
go. Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny is I wish it emphasized more of he let her live. You know what I mean? Like I wish it was more like
Mm.
you're gonna live and just understand that you're gonna be looking over your shoulder every time because I'm still here. And what's funny is
Yeah,
the
but at
moment
the
that
same,
she saw. Oh, sorry.
no. Go ahead. Go on. The
I was
moment
just
that she
like
saw.
the moment that she saw him walk out of his complex should have told her that's an indicator of like run. you know?
So I was actually going to just say, but I don't think she cared. Right? She lost her husband. She lost all three of her kids.
Mm,
She seems to have lost her health because she was like,
yeah.
in a wheelchair or whatever. I don't
Hmm.
think she cares much for her life. She's standing there threatening him, right? And the only person she has is one bodyguard.
Yeah, Barry.
One.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Barry. Barry is the only person protecting her. And we're like, we have seen what Castle has done, right?
Yeah. Like, you've
That
seen.
one dude is not going to be enough for you. So I can probably say with full confidence, she cares very little for her own life. She just
True.
wants to. I think she just wants to see Castle die before she, I don't know, maybe ends her own.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah. No, that was. So I kind of wanted to see what happens with that part. But you know what? I was thinking about. Oh, it was kind of at the ending when he goes and saves the convenience store guy and the daughter.
Mhm.
And he's like the guy with the chain with all the tats, and he was like,
Yeah.
is it
He
like the
killed him
last
with
guy
the
that came
pen.
into the
Yeah,
he
yeah.
killed him with the pen. I was sitting there, I'm like, is this the same Punisher? Like, is he in the same universe as the what's the new Spider-Man coming out?
Brand new day.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Are they in the same universe, or is the Brand New Day Punisher a different Punisher than the one that we're watching right now?
That's
Because there's so
interesting.
many different ones. Because I'm kind of sitting there, it's like, let me get this straight. Hold up, let me get this straight. We have Spider-Man, we have the Punisher, we have Daredevil,
Mhm.
right? Those are
Jessica
probably the three
Jones.
biggest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jessica Jones, she's just a detective right now. Like, she's retired from superhero powers, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
she's
Right.
kind
Right.
of like,
Right. Right. Right.
but like those three are roaming around New York doing stuff, and I'm like, you never interact with each other. Like, we've seen Punisher and Daredevil interact, but granted, yes, New York as a state is big enough for all three of them to be in a different place, but they're all
Right.
in New York City for the most part. I
Hmm.
don't think Hell's Kitchen is very far from New York City, right?
Right. Right.
I think it's like saying, like, Brooklyn, right? It's not that far,
Right.
or Harlem. It's not that far, right?
Right. Right.
Wait, and where is, yeah, and Spider Man? Yeah, they're all. I
Yeah.
mean,
Spider Man's in Manhattan, I think, right? Or no, Queens. He's in Queens.
but yeah, he lives in Queens, but he works in New York.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, I guess he works
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, he works
He works it
everywhere.
everywhere. Then, but I'm just like, I'm kind of thinking to myself, is like, are they not
It's
in the same universe, or are they separate universes? Right? Like the Punisher we're watching right now is not in the same universe as the Spider-Man that we're going to watch in Brand New Day. Right? I don't know.
it's the
I was
same
just wondering
actor.
about that.
It's the same
It is the
actor.
same actor,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it wouldn't be the first time that we see the same actor play the same role. Because I mean, we saw it when in no, we didn't actually.
Yeah, no, because you do
But nothing
see,
says it can't be the same actor,
yeah, and in Brand New Day, the Punisher is fighting Spider Man. Like they're fighting because I guess the Punisher is doing something bad, and it's funny
as he
because
usually does.
yeah, because he has to, like Spider Man has to, or he's gonna murder somebody in cold blood. You know what I mean?
As we
Like,
saw.
yeah, and so, and what's funny is that like Spider Man never really turns him in, like because normally the people he runs after or is going to kill are normally like criminals, like hard criminals, like and yeah, I that's why I was like, that's why I love the dialogue between the Punisher and Daredevil. One
Mhm.
has hope, the other one that doesn't. You
Yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
he's like, how do you deal? How,
I
how do you deal with people when you have different ideologies on how to deal with said people?
I would say for sure. So you know how I have beef with people calling Venom an anti-hero because he's not an anti-hero. He's always been a villain.
Yeah, he's a
You
villain.
guys
Yeah.
calling him that is you're some people are just bad, and you can like bad people sometimes. Okay, I like Venom. I like what he does. He's just dope the way he is. Okay, Castle, he's definitely an anti-hero. He has,
Mm.
he does all the right things, but he'll do it with no limitations. Right? He'll
Right. Right.
shoot who he needs to. He'll kill whoever. It doesn't matter for him, and I
Mhm.
respect that. He lost his entire family. I will say though, why are the police not in Little Italy? Like we saw one of the police like when he's walking down the street, and then
Mhm.
then there's another police car on fire. But I'm like, that's it? You're only sending two? Like
Mhm.
freaking. This is why I was also thinking like, are we in the same universe? What's going on? Although this one
Uh-huh.
definitely is in the same universe, but like we just saw uh uh oh my gosh Kingpin,
Yeah.
right? He created an entire army of his own
Yeah.
for
A
Hell's
task force.
Kitchen,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, the task force. And you're telling me we can't muster up enough police officers to like control Little Italy? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? Why is this the whole like?
Yeah.
I understand the mob was in charge, but
Yeah. They had the right people in
send
power.
in the National Guard or something.
Right. Sending someone from outside of New York. Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm like, how is that even? I was because like, yeah, you're right. Because I saw the one police pull up, and then I was like, then it left. I was like, did it just show up to be like, yeah, we're here? All right, and then they got a dispatch for somebody else. You know what I mean? I'm like,
There's a cat stuck in a tree. That
yeah,
sounds like a much better.
sounds like a job for us. We would go save that feline.
Uh, no,
I
that
think,
was that was that was. I thought that was kind of an interesting. I'm like, where's the law, right? I understand that the mob is gone, but you would think that the police would just kind of come in and start controlling. But they were. I only saw two police cars. They must have been just like, you know what, little Italy. Why do you even know what I just said wrong?
Illity.
Little Italy is definitely the new Hell's Kitchen, I guess, in the
Uh,
sense that it's just
or maybe
people
it's the
living out
Hell's
there.
living room.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, yeah. Because I'm all like, even I was like that one group, the one that killed the dog in the beginning, the one that kept attacking people. I was just like, ain't nobody gonna scrap this kid. I was just like, I understand that it was like, what do you call it? Anarchy in that area, right? And I'm like, but normally people in that area are also strong. You know what I mean? They aren't just pushovers in this place. You know what I mean? I was just like, where are the beefy dudes that fight in that area
Yeah.
that take care? I was
Yeah.
like,
No,
that didn't make sense to me.
it's like every strong person was a bad guy, and all of the weak people that live in that
Yeah,
town were all the good guys.
yeah,
And you're
yeah,
just like, okay. I don't know. If I was gonna be a store owner, there'd be a shotgun underneath my
yeah,
my cashier
yeah.
machine.
Yeah, exactly. And the dad of the girl in the, I guess, the restaurant,
Yeah.
and I like how he kept saying, "Oh, don't worry, baby, daddy's just playing. Daddy's just playing,"
Yeah.
And I'm all like, that's funny because I'm like, yeah, and you know what? Those words will probably like she knew what was going on, but like she probably, I don't know. I want to assume that these kids think this way. That they're like, okay, well, that's what dad says. You know what I mean? So, like, in a way, like, unless he was physically harmed, then what he's saying could be true. Um, and then it was very much not. He was the dad was definitely having a hard time during that attack on his restaurant.
Oh
Um,
yeah. At the end, I
yeah,
mean, he was getting ganged up on for sure.
yeah, and
I think there were three jumping him, and then there were like three more inside of the
inside,
store,
yeah,
and then a fourth guy came. Right? Like,
yeah,
nah, there's no way he's gonna be able to
yeah.
fight them all off.
It was like a D&D session in that section. They're like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, whoa, there's a lot. Hmm. He's
Roll for
like,
attack. He keeps getting natural
yeah.
ones.
He's like, he's like, I'm gonna shoot with the 3 bullets in my my gun, the 3 guys outside. Natural 20. Yeah, because I'm like, okay, I really like the way John Bernthal shoots people unapologetically, but he shows it in his face. Like he'll be like, "Doosh," and like he'll look away, click, or cock back the gun, and then just shoot. Like there's no, for some reason that's an indication of I don't care what's gonna happen. I'm just looking around to make sure no one who shouldn't see it sees it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he's
or
just
like
like,
yeah.
bah, and like there's no hesitation.
Yeah,
Which
in his head, that person's already dead. Right?
exactly,
He's just
and
making sure.
his whole body language is perfect for that every
I
time.
I really did like the just the like the raw growling that he like
Hmm.
would do when he's just like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, man. I was just like, yo, this guy is full animals, like
yeah, absolutely.
gone full ballistic, you know.
Hmm.
So, but
Man,
yeah, no, it was good. I really liked it. I thought it was really good. If the only negative I would have about it is just that it was only one episode, and they did a really good job with it. And I'm just like, I kind of wanted another one. Actually, can you give me another? Can you give
yeah,
me one at a time? Like until the point where I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied, and then you don't have to show anymore, right?
right, right, dude,
You
yeah.
know, you know why it was so good. This is why it was so good. I think I just like it just clicked in my head. Most shows, the first episode kind of like at the beginning is pretty good, but in the middle of that episode it kind of slows down, and then at the end it gives you the cliffhanger. And then episodes 2 through 5, let's say there's 6 episodes, 2 through
Hmm.
5 are boring as heck. Nothing is happening. There's just a lot of dialogue build up for the last episode, right? And in the last episode, depending if there's going to be a second season, there's either a cliffhanger or it's resolved. This show, because there was only one episode, they just jam packed it with all the action, all of the craziness, all at once, and you're just like, yeah, that was good. Can you do that like 4 more times?
Right, right.
Just do that over and over, and we're gonna be okay.
Hmm.
That's why I like the if a great show is like oh my gosh, it's Hound Dog Hound
Bloodhounds.
Bloodhound, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I like Bloodhound, because every episode there's fighting scenes, or at least
Hmm.
almost every episode there's a
Hmm.
great fighting scene. Bam, 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 just beating each other up. Like there's always something. You know, it's
Yeah.
not just dialogue for a whole hour, and then you just like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. No, there's somebody almost dying every episode in Bloundhogs, Bloodhound. My words today, they're just not coming up properly.
Dude,
But
it's a
in Bloodhound,
Freudian.
you know.
It's a Freudian episode. Yeah.
So I would say if you like this show, I mean, this show is definitely more gruesome. Is it more gruesome? Yeah, I would say. I would
It's
say it's
definitely
still
more.
more gruesome because it's American.
Punishers, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's American, so there's
American.
like no censorship when it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
to to that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But Bloodhound, if you like fighting, if you like just
Pound for pound
raw, just
action. Yeah.
boom boom, yeah. Bloodhound season. There's 2 seasons. We've already talked about this before. Bloodhound
Yes.
season 1 and 2, phenomenal show to watch. Totally recommend it. If you like Punisher, I think you would like definitely Bloodhound season 1 and 2.
Yeah. Bloodhounds was definitely one of them. You gotta, you have to watch it kind of show. You can't just be
Yeah.
like, you can't be like, you can't be a casual,
No,
watch it.
I don't think you have the ability to be a casual. The moment you're watching that first episode, you're like, you probably start cleaning your house, and then you're like, wait, hold up, wait, hold up, whoa, hold up, let me let me sit down for this. You know, no, Bloodhound definitely. Now it is a K drama, so for those of you who may not like foreign films, suck it up. Trust me, it's worth it. It's
Yep.
just too good. It's such a good show.
Yep. And for all my anime or manga enthusiasts, if you guys do like The Punisher, One Last Kill, I do have a manga recommendation. It's called Backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. It's about this kid that supposedly has this power called Gotcha. Yeah, by the way, the story is done by Shisui Mikyu, and the I want to say the art is by Takafumi Omae. And it's about this kid who has a Gotcha ability. It's supposed to be like otherworldly and whatnot. And so all of the races of the earth, all the ethnicities are on one team, and they're all the strongest or at the time, and they're on the team. They find out that this kid doesn't know how to use his power, so they basically throw him and leave him in a dungeon. And they throw him down at the deepest, darkest dungeon, and then they just leave him. They betray him. He looked up to these guys, like, he thought one of the girls liked him and all that stuff. He finds out that the gacha works differently, depending on the level of exposure to himself or whatever the case is. And then he ends up understanding how his gacha powers work, and he was able to his first level or summon level was like level 999. Like that's the like cap. And yeah, so he did one, and then all of a sudden he started to train, and then now he became a 9,999 level person. And then he builds an entire army in this dungeon. And basically it's his revenge story on every single one that betrayed him. And it is crazy.
This is an anime as well, correct?
It's not yet. I think if it is, I haven't seen it yet, but
I swear I just watched. I only watched the first episode because my wife was watching it, and I just was sitting there. So I'm pretty sure she already finished it because she watches things without me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dang. But
there is an anime.
They're like all the other people in the party are all different races, right? He was like the only human.
Yeah, you're right. There is an anime. Yes.
Yeah,
snap.
Then I have seen this.
Maybe I did watch it, and then I read the manga.
The first episode.
Cool.
Then the first episode.
I'm glad I only.
But it looked really good.
I'm glad I only gave the first episode away, because I'm caught up with the anime or the manga, excuse me, and I'm not caught up with the. I lied. The manga is currently at 201, and I'm at 198.
Oh yeah, no, he's off by 3.
But yes,
you call yourself a fan.
I know, and I'm pretty sure I actually did watch the anime. I just forgot.
I don't remember.
Yeah, and so anyway, highly recommend, because the revenge is for real. But that's something I would recommend if you guys like the revenge story. Just getting back at the people that hurt you, and
the Punisher is all about that.
Yeah. It's a funny thing too, though. Judith Light, I saw her pop up in the screen on Punisher's show, or on One Last Kill, and I'm like, I recognize this lady. Like, why do I know her so well? Like, I was like, her face looks so familiar. And then I'm all like, Tony Danza. She's from Who's the Boss? Tony Danza. I loved Who's the Boss. I mean, freaking Alyssa Milano's on there. Young Alyssa Milano. Like, crazy. I forgot about that show, but I remembered her because I'm like, yo, like, what? Where is she from? Yeah, because I'm like, what show have I seen her? I'm thinking of all like the New York based ones. Like, was it Suits? I was like, what else is in New York? Was it Daredevil? I don't think I see it. Daredevil.
Ugly Betty.
With
she's
America. What's her last name?
America Ferrera.
I didn't know she was an Ugly Betty.
She's the mom. If I remember well, she's the mom of the like the rich guy, the one who owns the.
Oh, the one that owns the company. Yeah. Yeah, no, because I was just like, yo, it's weird to not see her on screen without Tony Danza, and I forgot the jingle of Who's the Boss, because I keep thinking of Growing Pains, the song from Growing Pains. As long as we got each other, that's Growing Pains.
Who's the Boss aired for 8 years? No, yeah, 8 years.
Yeah. Well, they played a lot of reruns back in Hawaii, because I watched a lot of it in Hawaii, a lot. And oh wow, it's on Hulu. I'm gonna have to listen to the intro, because I haven't heard that in a long time. But was there anything bad about the story?
No, like I said, the only bad thing that was just one episode.
One episode.
Just being one episode. I wanted more now. I want more of it. Hit me with more episodes of that wonderful.
Give me more
action.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I actually like the part in the very beginning where he was like,
when he kills the dog. That's messed up, bro.
No, with the Punisher. With the Punisher.
Oh.
Not where the Punisher was sitting in his apartment and he was just kind of going crazy, just a bunch of like, it's almost like he was going back into the Marines again,
Yeah.
like doing his oath or swearing his oath,
Yeah.
and then it was just interchanging and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like that's how he's going crazy and stuff like that. He was asking Curtis, I need help, I need help. And then of course him and Karen had this strange sexual tension. I'm like, what exactly? I would say they never really did anything. You know, I mean, Frank Castle and Karen Page, like they never done anything on screen. So like it was always funny because it always felt like there was something there, but he kept away from her because of who he was, and she kept away from him because she was like, I shouldn't. Like I'm all like, they are wildly close to each other. I was like, this is weird, and I knew it was his hallucination, but I'm like, that
At
he's
first,
like,
I didn't. I was like, "What's happening?" And then when I saw her getting closer, I'm like, either he's hallucinating or this is a different time period. But I'm so confused what's happening. And then she
mhm.
disappeared. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
They
and
should.
he's like, I was like, how embarrassing. I'm so glad that he was able to save the kids that you see in the beginning. He saved the
Mhm.
kid. I forgot that they were right next door to him. I thought they were down the street, like down
I
the
didn't think they
hall.
were like that close to him.
Yeah, I thought they
I
were.
thought he was. I thought he was definitely a little bit further than that. Like
Yeah,
down,
like here's
like
his door.
maybe a
I thought
block or two or
their door
something.
was like right there,
Yeah,
but here's his door. Their door was like right in front.
yeah. It was not. It was not very far.
And what's funny too about when the mob decided to finally move on Frank Castle at 6:47, I was just like, you got to make sure that your weapons stay on you, or you bring a limited amount and like plan accordingly. Otherwise, you are giving this man ammo. I, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like he
Hundred.
walked out. He walked out his apartment with a machete. He was on the roof. By the time he was on the roof, he had already ran through 6 different guns. Had a gun at the end of it. You know, like I was just like, you guys. I was just like, you guys are just bringing him weapons. I was just, what? Where did these guys like? What was the money amount? I guarantee it was like roughly around like maybe 30 to 50 grand if you can kill him. You know,
Bro, that's why I was saying. And you think Barry was going to be able to stop him if he wanted
right?
to?
But Barry was scary enough that the locals wouldn't dare mess with her because remember
Well,
he was like that, and they're like, oh
Also the driver. Did you see the part where the driver was beating up a guy as Barry's putting
no, I didn't see the
uh
driver.
yeah, he's like Barry's putting Judith's character inside I don't know what the character's name was, but what was her name?
Oh, you mean the
Judith
Judith's light character? Yeah, I don't know her the character
his
name. She
mom
was
apparently.
Mom
Uh
Mom Nucci,
yeah, Mom Nucci.
Miss Nucci.
Yeah. Well, he was putting him in, and the driver is like beating somebody up. I'm guessing they tried to rob the her car. I was laughing. I was like, "Yo,
Oh,
what the
that's
heck is
right. I remember that. Yeah.
happening?" It's like they're the ones who hired you to go get this guy. Why are you just robbing a random place
hmm
now? But
Riots was crazy.
no, I thought, yeah, no, I thought it was good. I really don't have any negatives. Just I wish it was. I wish there. At least you should have made it. If anything, you should at least have made it like an hour and a half movie.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I
Agreed.
think that would have been
Agreed.
beautiful. That would have been a perfect amount because from the moment where he's at, where he kills that last guy, the
hmm
dog killer, uh, really, yeah, maybe another half an hour to an hour of him either forgiving Ma or the
Right.
mob woman or killing her, either or. I think that would have been like a satisfying ending. You know,
Yeah. And I was wondering how come he didn't finish the job with the mom? Like, why was she kept alive?
because
Um,
I'm guessing because she's a woman.
no, he don't got that kind of MO. Because
Well,
if you watch the second season,
he only killed the husband and the 3 sons. Maybe she wasn't a threat to him,
maybe,
or I mean, he thought she wasn't a threat, right? He's like, oh, whatever.
or maybe she had nothing to do with it. She had nothing to do with his family's death, but
Maybe.
the ones that, yeah, because his all of his stuff was meticulous. Like, you know what I mean? Like he had time to think, which is not, you don't want that guy to have time to think. Because I was watching a YouTube video of the Punisher and going against the Avengers, because I forgot the reason they were trying to hold back this woman who lost her entire family at her wedding, and she essentially became just like the Punisher. And so for the Punisher to release her, he had to do stuff that the Avengers didn't agree with, and nobody took the Punisher seriously until they did. And then then Logan went up first, and then Logan's like, "Hey, man, well, a lot of the guys are gonna come after you. I'm not." and then yeah, so other people from the Avengers started going up against him, and he was just destroying them. He wasn't killing them because obviously, like, that's not his thing. But one of the things he did was take Iron Man's suit, and who is it? He took the suit and he was able to power down Tony's suit. Yeah, and Tony couldn't get out of his suit. So like so he basically did like a Batman level contingency plan against the Avengers. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, because I always wondered. I was just like, I wondered in that comic story, like, did Frank Castle sit down and read how to and learn how to understand or and studied how mechanical technicians, whatever Tony does to create that, his mech, like he has to understand what it is, right? Or is there like a for dummies kind of book and he just read it? You know what I mean? I'm like, it doesn't make any sense as to how he was able to grasp the mechanical engineering of the suit, but he did, because apparently he was behind Tony when Tony was doing like manufacturing upgrades or whatever. And so you see Frank Castle just posted in the shadow reflection behind Tony. I was like, oh, so that's how he got the suit, because he stood right behind Tony. That's enough. That's enough for the plot to go forward, right? But I thought that this TV special was great. I mean, if I were to grade it, I would definitely give it an A plus. If even it was great. It was fantastic. Good amount of showing human depth.
Yeah,
His mental health was like crazy. Yeah, I was surprised that
definitely crazy.
yeah, like him going crazy right at the point before he pulled the trigger. I was like, man, that I was like, you don't even like he's spiraling, and then you have, and what's crazy too, because he's a Marine, he's also used to that kind of like harsh kind of situation with the what is that with a bunch of shooting and and killing and
Yeah, like
in the background combat. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, all of that going on. He can just walk through it because he's like, I'm used to this. I'm used to this, and so I would give it an A plus because of that. It's just short.
I give it a B plus. I give it a B plus, and the reason is if this was an hour and a half to 2 hours instead of just the 50, I think it was only like 50 minutes.
Yeah,
It wasn't even
50.
like it's literally one episode long.
Yeah,
I think if they made it into a movie, I would have given it definitely like an A minus, A or a regular A. Yeah. But it just I don't know. I would have liked a more of a resolution.
right.
Instead of just picking up the mantle of protecting little Italy. But it was really, really good, right? Like, I mean, the action was amazing. All the fighting scenes were really good. The just the raw emotion of his character, him just going through all of that PTSD, the trauma.
Hmm.
Man, it was just like, dang, bro, I can't be
Yeah,
you. That's for sure. Like that,
yeah,
it was really good. I
yeah.
think John did a fantastic. I mean, he's always
He
done a
did.
great job playing that character. Castle's character or
Yeah.
playing Castle. I just say John is actually really good at playing everything he's done. Have you seen The Accountant?
Yeah, I have. He was a brother.
So good,
It was good.
so
Yeah.
good. That's another. If you want to watch a phenomenal movie that has kind of like the same vibes, The Accountant is such. And there's two of them, Accountant 1 and Accountant 2, as Ben Affleck and John
Bernthal. Yeah.
Bernthal, right?
Hmm.
So good, so good.
Accountant is a great,
Totally
great film.
recommend it.
Yes.
You know,
100%. And if you guys haven't, I mean, if you guys are watching this and haven't seen Punisher season 1 and 2, go and watch it. It's just as good.
that's me.
It's just as good. He just doesn't remember. I hope.
No, I definitely, as I'm watching the first one, I'm like, I don't think I watched this show because it came out after the Defenders, right?
No, it came out before the Defenders, or wait, with the Defenders, I think.
Did it? Because I did. You see, I never finished the Defenders because it. I don't know. I think I just got a little like burnt out with that whole genre. So I think that's why I never watched The Punisher.
Oh, okay. Well, it came out. It was released on Netflix in 2017.
The Defenders.
No, Punisher. And then the Defenders came out in 2017 as well, in August though. So yeah, let's see. No, came out in 2017. Doesn't say when exactly here, but November. So Defenders came out first. So yeah, you're right. So Punisher came out after. However, the Punisher or Frank Castle was brought into the series via the Daredevil.
Yes. I remember that, and I remember thinking to myself, man, when if Punisher comes out, that'd be dope to watch. And
Oh my gosh,
I ended up watching it.
If you I'm sorry. I was like, I hope I didn't. I don't think I ruined anything.
I watched the first 2 or first episode and a half, so I still have the rest to watch.
If you like this,
I was liking it. I thought it was good.
If you like this, you will love the series for sure.
Yeah.
And same for you all, out there. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely watch it. If you've seen this one, obviously, but you haven't seen the other two, for sure. All right. You guys hear me? You guys heard me? All right.
Heard?
You heard? Well, that's going to wrap up this episode. Follow us on IG, Facebook, X, and TikTok. You can catch all of our video content here on YouTube. Please leave a review as it will help our podcast grow, and join our community on Discord. Thanks for hanging out with us, and don't forget, turn it to 11.